Hello Virgo, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jen with Bohemian Path Tarot, and it's time for December readings. I've got the Curious Travels Tarot deck this time, and as always, we're doing general readings, so I'll talk about whatever comes up, wherever the cards lead us. As always, this is a general reading for a general Virgo audience, so it's not the same as a one-to-one reading. I'll provide a few options or scenarios for how the cards might express themselves or show up for different Virgos. Take it as it resonates for you. Some months it might feel like a personal reading. Some months there's just a nugget or two that clicks. Some months, maybe not as much. So I invite you to check out the videos for all your big placements. That'll be your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, or, check out whatever videos you want to check out. Don't be afraid of the heads up advice, because a lot of times we just get practical guidance. It's not all rainbows and superlatives. But do remember, the cards do not compel. You have free will and discernment and your own intuition, so claim what resonates and just leave the rest. All right, that said, I'm going to go ahead and give the deck a really good shuffle for you. And if you've been here before, you know I like to fast forward through the shuffling part, and I will catch up with you when I am ready to lay out the cards. See you there. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's coming up for December. High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Emperor. Wow. Somebody else got the High Priestess. I forget who. It might have been Gemini. I forget who else got the High Priestess in that same position. Okay. So your main theme, Virgo, for December is being in charge, is structure. The Emperor here is all about being the boss. That's a position you don't mind. That's a position you don't mind taking, Virgo. But it might be a little more of a challenge this particular month with Mercury retrograde. The first couple of weeks there might be miscommunication, because under Mercury retrograde, emails can get waylaid, or communication systems can go down. We just saw Outlook go down. As I'm recording this, Outlook just went down earlier this week. So communication systems can go down. Travel systems can have hiccups. So it's harder to be in charge when those tools that we depend on can be unreliable. So there's also the message here that while you have the determination to build your vision, you have the strength, you have the skill, and it seems others may be depending on you to be a sort of a rock in a time that might be a little confusing, or where there might be some sort of misdirection or delays. you may see something come through that validates this for you. You may see some kind of a promotion. You may be promoted to a leadership role or something. You may receive some sort of news that strengthens this position for you. If you have like a 9-to-5 job, it might be the sort of thing where a promotion or perhaps you get a new contract or an interim position because a colleague leaves or someone goes on vacation or sabbatical, something like that. If you don't have a conventional job like that, it may just be that you have to step up in some way for some reason, or it just might be the time for you to make your dreams come true. This might just be the time when you are ready to make your project, when you're ready to move forward with a passion project, or ready to move forward with something else that is very important to you, some sort of redecorating or some sort of rebuilding, house maintenance, something like that. So for different Virgos, this could come through for, a number of different scenarios. But the Emperor says for some reason in December, you are called upon, or you are promoting yourself to be the boss, or there's some sort of promotion or leadership boss energy happening for you. What's interesting is there's also this sort of, right next to this authoritative boss energy, there's this softer feminine wisdom. And I don't want to gender these two things so much in that way, but this is kind of more discreet, sacred, secret knowledge. So while this might be more external leadership, this is leadership more from behind the scenes. This is having some sort of knowledge or leading from behind the scenes, where you might have an awareness or a knowledge, or there might be some piece of this leadership that you aren't able to share, or where you would be encouraged to be discreet or keep it under wraps for some time. This could have to do with, it could be spiritual in nature, it could be medical in nature, it could be about you specifically or women specifically. It could show up for different Virgos in different ways. But there's some piece of the High Priestess that typically is about protecting or preserving or discretion, keeping some knowledge or information separate or discreet. So take that as how it resonates for you. Now there's another piece about information here with the Knight of Swords, and this is a change agent. I read knights as change agents, so they bring something to you that requires you to take further action. And he or she, or whatever the situation is, has a bit of information. Swords are about communication, information, truths being shared. So something comes in, some bit of information, some email, document, legal notice comes in that requires some action on your part. It could be a contract. It could be a permit, like if you're doing, building, adding on a level to your home or something. This could be the permit that you're waiting on or something like that. This could be, if you're looking for that promotion, this could be the promotion, the contract finally comes in, something of that nature. It'll be different for different Virgos, but some kind of written document or some kind of truth is comes to light. Some news of some kind requires your further action and spurs you on to the next step. And the next step is moving forward with clarity to sort of calmer waters. So the Six of Swords is that clarity piece, is that when that final piece you need that allows you to move forward, allows progress. It's clarity, it's peace of mind, it's an end to delays, and it makes perfect sense that it's showing up kind of like later in the month after Mercury has, kind of gone direct, and things will kind of start to move ahead more peacefully. Yeah, so I would say there's something here that you're very excited, some sort of project that you get to head or lead, or something that you're the boss of, or something along those lines, but you maybe don't get to share the news, or you don't get to talk about all of it. There's some piece of it that has to remain under wraps. It looks like maybe there's some back and forth, perhaps negotiations, perhaps some legal notices or permits. Maybe even for some of you it's interviews or, something along those lines. But by the end of the month, an agreement is reached or clarity is reached, a truth comes out, and you're able to move forward on that project, or you're able to make a decision and move forward. Virgo, I hope that's helpful. If you found this inspiring, I invite you to leave a like or a comment or share, subscribe. Don't forget to check your other placements. Thank you so much for dropping by. Until next time, take good care. Bye for now.